Okay, yo guys, namaskaram. So today we'll be talking about, are you making efforts in the wrong place? Okay, I wanted to start this introduction with an accent of sorts because I see a lot of people hiring these bloody well accent coaches being so insecure about, let's say, their true self or their natural self that they go on these weird pursuits of splurging money. I think. Like from a sales perspective, I understand that you want to sound like a native so that he or she can trust you. But I think true sales, if I consider it from a business perspective, happens when you're just connecting with the heart of the person and he or she really needs that problem to be solved in their own life. Anyhow, why I started with this small story and what do I mean by this thing that you're making efforts in the wrong place? So recently, I was having some discussions, and then there was this thing that we keep on trying so hard to connect with people with our specific cause, and still, after that, they're not very receptive. So, I just want to give you an idea. So, there's a very famous law which is known as the law of opposites. What it basically means that the more you chase something, the more it repels away from you, and the more you just distance yourself from that thing, the more you intend to attract it. Now, it's a very generalistic law, but there's a little bit of nuance. It's just a high level principle with which we want to function in life. You might have seen it in dating. Let's say you're desperately wanting, oh, I want this specific XYZ girl, or I want this specific XYZ chick to just be with me. And then you might also have plans about having S with her, having kids, and whatnot. So you might have seen, those of you who have been in the dating scene, who have dated folks, that the more you chase someone, the more there's that repulsion feeling that please leave me the hell alone. And the more you just focus on yourself, focus on building things, and then just give certain glimpses to the, let's say, world or to her in general, that look, I'm just living my life, the more she's interested in you and the more you tend to hit it off. Sometimes you might have also seen that people whom you really chase, sometimes they get attracted to and then start asking you out for dates and stuff. So I think that's a byproduct of you not chasing things. So I think in a similar light, let's bring this learning to all our things in life. So what happens is that sometimes, let's say we want to bring people to a specific cause. It could be anything which matters to us. The more we keep on chasing them, and they have already shown signs that they're not interested, instead of us wanting to just step back and focus on the remaining people, the remaining world, which should be a logical choice, we just keep on wasting our time and energy with the hope that they'll turn around one day. Of course, they would. We would keep them in our prayers, but the idea is you only have limited time and energy. Why are you so hell bent on acting godlike that I'll enlighten the entire world? I'll make them, like, I'll rev up their spirits to my cause. So sometimes it's just about identifying that are you making the efforts in the wrong place? Because sometimes if you keep on giving and giving, you'll become empty. And then the time that could have been invested, let's say, in positively giving to people, getting a sense of reciprocity from them, the more it would liven up your spirit and the more you'll want to expand yourself from your skill set, from your canvas of life, the more you'd want to expand. All of that gets taken for a toss because you're just very hell bent on chasing these specific XYZ people. So, see, I think observing a lot of people around me, I've come to realize that there are broadly three types of people who are in our vicinity. One are people who actively want to harm us, who are jealous of our success and would want that our cause, our mission should not go forward. The second, which I have talked about in this video, are people who are indifferent to us, yet we keep on chasing their validation. Hence, we keep on chasing them. And the third, who are genuine well-wishers, but they just don't know how to express it, or like are incompetent in their ability to genuinely support us with resources and things like that. So I think all the more it's important that the people who are willing and are incompetent, we help them in becoming more competent. These are just general insights. You can just take what you want and discard the rest, because if you go on with an altruistic spirit to each and everything, that will increase the competence of, let's say, my partner from a dating perspective, it would come and haunt back at you. Because then what happens, I've seen for a lot of people, they keep on increasing the competence of their partner, and then their partner was attracted to a specific version of yours, and then when you raised her level, you forgot to raise your own, let's say, level, and that is where then she starts looking out for other things. You might have seen a lot of cases. And yeah, this does not apply to dating, but in general, let's say if you're wanting people to rally up to your cause, if you have, let's say, sort of business in life and whatnot, sometimes it's just better to discard people who are not showing the willingness, and then just focusing our efforts, time, and energy to the people who really want to transform. We can keep all sorts of people in our prayers, we'll pray for their well-being and whatnot, but it's a strategic decision at the end, that where is it that you want to invest your limited time and energy. So these were like just some thoughts from the top of my head. Let me know what you feel about this video, and do write in the comment section that what type of limitations have you broken, what work have you done. And I'll catch you in the next videos with a lot of awesome content. If you feel that English is not your forte, I have a dedicated Hindi channel by the name of Debu Ki Dastak running. You can just check it in the description box, or just type it on YouTube, it'll automatically pop up. But anyhow, there also I keep on sharing interesting perspectives. Let me know what you feel about this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. So until then, you stay awesome. This is Debu Ki Dastak from Debu Ki Dastak signing off. Cheers.